Good morning again, my powerful MVP family. Well, today is a better day. I was talking to my friend yesterday. I was waiting for services to start because I still worship in Lucy, at Lucy Seventh-day Adventist Church Online. And so it was early morning, so I'm waiting because we're an hour ahead of them. And my sister friend called me, and this lady has been my friend since I moved to Hartford. And we worked at the same school. And we're talking, and she was out and about. And then she said she got a call and she would call me back. She didn't call back as yet. And I'm just giving her time because I said today, God's willing, during my lunch, I'll call her. Because she retired. She's not in the system anymore. She retired. And then, not even 5 minutes later, my other friend, she's a member on the channel as well, very supportive. She called and she related the information to me. Sad news that one of our friend passed away that morning, that yesterday, Saturday morning. And it just really gave me a punch in the gut, like, I'm not asking God why I'm not doing any of that. I haven't seen her in a while. I know her son passed away in January, and she came here to Connecticut because he didn't move. She moved, and she with her husband, and she has a grandchild, and she wanted to be involved with the grandchild, and so they bought a home in Kentucky, and they moved there. And but the son died up here in Connecticut. She came up. I wasn't here. I was still in Jamaica. But she reached out and let me know, and just prayers we can do. She's not financially in need of anything, so all she needed was prayer. And so to just get the news yesterday on Sabbath, it was just took something from me. But I prayed and I sat down and I didn't do any videos because I wasn't in the mood for it. It was just, and as I said, I'm not questioning God. I'm not doing any of that. I am not. But this morning, my MVP family, as I said, my heart is a little heavy. So I paused to honor my dear and former colleague, a teacher who touched many lives, including mine. A very encouraging person. I mean, when I used to be at my first school, and that's where all of us met up. And I mean, even when they were on the third floor and I was down on the second floor, they always come to the door, and anything we're having, she would come to my house. Like, I remember, and I used to perm my hair. She did a course, and she used to come on Sunday after church, and all her little equipment in her vehicle. She used to drive an Escalade at the time, and beautiful heart, a beautiful human being. So she was present here on this channel. She became a member, and when I launched the Blessing Soup Kitchen, asking for support, I'm telling you, the morning I got up, I spoke about it like tonight. The morning I got up, the first contribution was from her. That was funny because she didn't use the name I knew. She used her maiden name. And so I was giving a thank you for somebody, and she texted me. She says, Beverly, that's me. And just she stayed a member, regardless of how, whether the videos are grabbing traction. She was always present. She was one of them who helped to give the videos a little traction, even when there was only 50 views, or whatever. She was one of the 50 always. And so I am, you know, that's who she was. Giving, supportive, very kind-hearted young woman. And earlier this year, as I said, she lost her son, and now she herself has gone to rest. She had moved to another state, again I said, to Kentucky, so I could not be by her side, but I whispered a prayer for her soul and for her family, asking God to hold them close. Her passing shook me deeply. I'm telling you, it was just, it really, and I needed a couple of days to just breathe, to reflect, and to remember. And so I'll say, she walked the halls with quiet grace, a smile of light on every face. Her hands gave freely, her heart was true. She lifted others as teachers do. When sorrow came and shadows fell, she bore her cross, she bore it well. And through her journey here, and though her journey here is done, her spirit shines like the morning sun. The seeds she planted will still grow in lives she touched, in love we know. So rest, dear Shelley, your work complete in heaven's arms at Jesus' feet. And now I'll just say a quick prayer for the family. Lord, today I thank you for the life of my dear friend and colleague. She poured into others with kindness and generosity. And though her journey here has ended, her legacy of love will never die. Comfort her family in this time of grief. Wrap them in your peace that passes all understanding. May they feel your arms around them and find strength for each new day. And for all of us who mourn, dear God, remind us to live in love, to give freely, and to cherish the moments we share. We release her into your care, Lord, trusting that she rests safely in your everlasting arms. She was more than just a colleague. She was a sister, a giver, a woman of faith and strength. The way she supported this channel, the way she gave to the soup kitchen without hesitation, it showed her heart. Her kindness will not be forgotten, and her memory will live on in the lives she touched. To our family, we lift you up in prayer. To my MVP family, let us all be reminded that life is fragile. Life is so truly fragile, and what we do for others will outlive us. Today, honor her life with gratitude, with tears, and with love. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Fly high, my sister. Your work here is done, but your light remains. Go from our sight, but not from our heart. Love leaves a mark that won't depart. Rest, dear friend. Your soul takes flight. Your memory shines a guiding light. As we live, guys, we just need to just live. Just live. Just live. And just don't live for ourselves, but live so that at the end of the day, when that final breath is taken, that somebody will say, I remember when she gave me something to eat. I remember when she supported me with the project. I remember when she just uplifted me with a kind word. I remembered well when she just held my hand or placed her hand on my shoulder and said, it's gonna be okay. Let somebody be there to say, I remember. I remember. My family, if you can be good, be careful, but walk good and do good, because it's such a good thing. We're all blessed. Doesn't matter how small or large, we all have received blessings. Let us not be weary in being a blessing to others. Make it a great day by choice.